Are you overwhelmed by constantly trying to keep up with everything? Do you feel like you're always running in circles, worrying about things that deep down you know don't really matter? What if I told you that the key to a happier, more fulfilling life isn't caring more, it's actually caring less? What if the real secret is learning what to care about and, just as importantly, what not to care about? What you're about to discover can change the way you approach life. The Subtle Art of Not Giving an Fuck by Mark Manson isn't just another self-help book filled with empty promises. It's a raw, no-nonsense guide that shows you how to stop being consumed by things that don't matter and start making room for what truly does. These principles work, and people who apply them see real transformation. Imagine having more mental clarity, less stress, and the ability to make decisions that align with what you value most. That's the power of this book. Stay tuned for point 10, an insight that challenges a mistake many of us are making without even realizing it. Let's start. Number 1, the power of selective caring. You don't have to care about everything. In fact, trying to care about too much dilutes your ability to focus on what truly matters. By choosing carefully where you place your energy, you gain clarity and peace of mind. This isn't about apathy. It's about cutting the noise and being laser-focused on the things that will actually improve your life. When you stop worrying about trivial matters, you free yourself to invest deeply in the areas that truly matter to you, like relationships, growth, and passion projects. Selective caring allows you to maintain emotional energy for the things that align with your values, and this shift can greatly reduce unnecessary stress. 2. Happiness comes from solving problems. Happiness isn't about avoiding problems or pretending they don't exist. It's about choosing problems that align with your values and working to solve them. Problems are a constant in life, and running from them only creates stress. The more you face them head-on, the more capable and fulfilled you become. Manson shows that meaningful happiness arises from solving the right challenges, those that push you to grow, learn, and improve. The key is to embrace problems, not avoid them. 3. The backwards law. The harder you chase after positive experiences, the more you reinforce the idea that you lack them. The backwards law teaches that constantly striving for happiness or success often backfires, making us feel more inadequate. The paradox is that by accepting life's imperfections and letting go of the need for constant achievement, we frequently experience more contentment and joy. When you stop obsessing over what you don't have, you can start appreciating what's already there. This law also shows that the more you accept discomfort and failure, the more likely you are to experience success in the long term. 4. Taking responsibility for your choices. True power comes from owning your choices. When you accept responsibility for everything in your life, good or bad, you reclaim your agency. Blaming others or external circumstances might feel easier, but it takes away your power to change your situation. Taking ownership means you're in control, and you can make different choices to improve your future. This mindset shift allows for growth because you're no longer a victim of circumstance, but the author of your own life. Responsibility also leads to empowerment, as it removes the need for excuses and creates a sense of accountability for the results you seek. 5. The importance of strong values. What we care about stems from the values we hold, and not all values are equal. Many people chase superficial values, like status, money, or fame, which often lead to dissatisfaction. Real fulfillment comes from having values rooted in honesty, growth, connection, and contribution. When you base your life around these deeper values, you make decisions that are meaningful and sustainable, even when faced with challenges. The wrong values lead to poor decisions and endless frustration, while the right ones guide you toward a more fulfilling life. Strong values provide a compass for making choices, especially in moments of difficulty, and ensure your efforts contribute to a purposeful existence. 6. You are not special. Believing we're inherently special or entitled to success can actually hold us back. The more we think the world owes us something, the more disappointed we become when life doesn't meet our expectations. Embracing the idea that we're all ordinary allows us to focus on growth, learning, and improvement rather than on being exceptional. This humility creates space for real achievement rather than constantly striving for unattainable ideals. It's a humbling realization, but one that frees you from the pressure of constantly proving yourself. By letting go of entitlement, you become open to learning and growing through real effort. 7. Failure is the way forward. Mark Manson redefines failure as a necessary step on the path to success. Every mistake is a chance to learn and evolve. When you embrace failure, you stop fearing it and start seeing it as feedback for improvement. This mindset shift frees you from the fear of taking risks, allowing you to grow faster and achieve more. The key is to fail, learn, and move forward, rather than avoiding failure altogether. Failing forward means viewing mistakes as learning opportunities rather than setbacks, and understanding that growth comes from persistence and resilience in the face of adversity. 8. Say no more often. For every yes you say, there's a no to something else. Saying no more often allows you to focus on what really matters. This applies to every aspect of life, whether it's commitments, relationships, or goals. Prioritizing quality over quantity is the key to creating a life filled with meaning. By saying no to distractions, you create space for what truly aligns with your values, ensuring that you're investing your time and energy in the right places. This principle is about setting boundaries and respecting your own limits, so that you have the capacity to fully commit to the things that matter most. 9. Death brings perspective. Thinking about death might seem grim, but the awareness of mortality helps us focus on what truly matters. When you realize life is short, you naturally stop wasting time on trivial concerns and start living more intentionally. This perspective forces you to evaluate your priorities and make decisions that bring deeper satisfaction. Facing the reality of death allows you to live a more purpose-driven life because it puts everything into perspective. The certainty of death reminds us that time is finite, pushing us to align our daily actions with our long-term values and goals. And the last one, number 10. This one resonates with many people. The hard truth many of us ignore: chasing material success won't make you happy. Chasing material success, whether it's money, status, or possessions, won't bring lasting happiness. While material things can bring temporary pleasure, they rarely provide long-term fulfillment. The more we chase external rewards, the more we neglect the things that actually make us happy: meaningful relationships, personal growth, and experiences that align with our values. True happiness comes from within, and it's found when we stop basing our worth on external success and focus on internal growth. In the end, material wealth can never substitute for emotional and spiritual well-being. Think about your own life. How much of your time and energy is spent on things that don't truly matter to you? Are you constantly chasing external validation, or are you focused on what genuinely fulfills you? The lesson here is simple, yet profound. It's not about having more, doing more, or being more. It's about choosing what matters most to you and letting go of the rest. When you make that shift, you'll find a sense of freedom and clarity that allows you to live with intention, not just reaction. So take a moment to reflect. What can you start caring less about today to make room for the things that truly deserve your attention? Thank you so much for watching. If this video gave you something to think about, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights from some of the best books out there. See you in the next one.